Are you an online tutor and getting students is tough? Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to create a bulletproof marketing plan and get at least one student or a whole lot more within 12 weeks or less so that you can be book solid and feel amazing every time you have a light bulb moment with each one of your students. In fact, I want you to have so many light bulb moments that you light up an entire city. Hey everyone, my name is Joanne Kaminski, and my mission is to help as many tutors learn how to get as many online tutoring students as each tutor desires so that they can work with students all over the world, have more flexibility, and earn a larger income doing what they love so that they can feel as awesome as Ann Mitchell, who doesn't have to struggle financially anymore like she did in the past. She's so grateful for each and every member of our community that has helped her find her little niche in this world. Now, this past weekend, I decided to clean out my closets. And it was a time to create more order and donate what I no longer use. And I'm so glad that I did. So my daughter, she was helping me, and she reached into the closet and she looked at this picture, and then she looked at me and she was like, "Hey, Mom, who's that with you?" And at first I had no idea. I couldn't remember. And then I opened up the card and my eyes bulged out of my head. It was my very first student I ever taught and got paid for. Now, this student is the reason that I'm doing what I'm doing today in the way that I'm doing it. So let's travel back in time. It was 2007. I was still working at the Milwaukee Academy of Science, and I had gotten a call from a friend asking if I'd be interested in chatting with a mom that had a struggling reader. I immediately said yes, and I called the mom. Now, I was working full-time and had just finished getting my master's in reading specialist license. And the mom was concerned that her son was not going to do well on their third grade reading test. The teachers wanted to put this kid into an ESL class, even though he was born in America and had only been spoken to in English his whole life. And the reason? Mom was from a different country. And this intrigued me because it didn't make any sense. Why would a kid who speaks English as his native language need to be in an ESL class? I agreed to help him get proficient or advanced on his test so that he would not have to go into this special class. And the dad looked at me and he said, "How much do you charge?" Honestly, you guys, I was expecting to do this completely free. I just wanted to help, and I love teaching reading. I said I had no idea. I'd never charged before, and I was planning on doing it for free. And he insisted that I get paid. He told me to do the research and get back to him. So I did. I found out that on the low side, tutors were charging $40 an hour for reading instruction that had similar credentials as I did. And do you think I even asked for that? Nope. I completely undervalued myself. I only asked for $20 an hour, and I was traveling to their house on a Saturday afternoon. I had 30 minutes of traveling time, about 30 minutes of prep time, and about 30 to 60 minutes of chat time with the mom. In all, I was spending about 3 hours each week and getting paid $20, which really ended up being $6.66. It wasn't a problem the first month and the second month, but it began to feel long and laborious after my third month. At that time, my kids were age 1, 3, and 5. I already had mama guilt from working full time, and now I was spending half of my Saturdays working. So fast forward 3 years when I decided to start my own online tutoring business. And I began thinking about how much I loved working with Austin, but knew that traveling to kids' houses was an ineffective model. So I started doing some in-home tutoring, and then one day I had this bright idea. Why not start doing online tutoring? And from that moment, bright idea of reading tutoring was born. I had a lot to learn. I've been trying to start up some other businesses in the meantime and had learned some basic SEO, which is search optimization strategies. Now, SEO is kind of like Google's algorithm for how they order the search results. And I had learned pretty much how to get on Google's first page. And I thought, if I could do this for my tutoring business, people from all over the world would be able to find me. So I continued to work on this as my long-term strategy for getting found. And I knew that it would take time before people would be able to find me. I also incorporated it with some short-term strategies that could get me students right out of the gate. And it worked. Now you can hear that story if you listen to last week's video. There's a link in the description if you missed it. Now let's fast forward to 2012, and I was booked solid. I now knew that I could begin helping other tutors get found, hired, and referred. But I had another long journey to encounter. I thought that I could easily create a program and begin selling it online, and thousands of tutors would purchase my program. But that did not happen. I mean, the first time I tried helping tutors, I had 3 people sign up and one was a freebie. So I only had 2 paying clients. I'd been listening to all those marketers online that kept telling me that this was the way to make money while you sleep. I kept trying to sell my program, but it was a small trickle. I had spent more money and more time on the tools than I made. In fact, I needed to borrow money from my tutoring business to help tutors. And this was my story for the first 5 years. My husband tried talking me out of helping tutors. He said I had niched down too far and that I really needed to focus on just business coaching. But my gut disagreed. I felt like I had a calling to do this. But I was becoming discouraged more and more. I mean, I had spent 5 years trying to create this course, create a community, and help tutors. But few tutors are really getting results. And since I was getting such incredible results with my tutoring students, I had thought of seriously giving up and just working with my reading students. And then Terry Grigsby decided to join us for a 5-day free challenge I held. And Terry was exactly what I needed to get my mojo back. Before the end of that challenge, she had 2 students and was taking the actions that I suggested. She joined our Insider Secrets Club and she continued to take action and get results. In 5 months, she was booked solid. In fact, here's a video where she talks about her experience.
Hi, my name is Terry Grigsby. I'm an online math tutor. I've been in business for just 3 months, and the reason that I wanted to become an online math tutor, well, I had taught for about 30 years in high schools and colleges, but I really wanted to do the one-on-one approach where I knew I actually made a big difference in people's lives. And so I made the decision to start my business to become an online math tutor. Before coming to the Insider's Secrets Club, I had been caregiving for my mother and my brother before they passed. During that time, I really couldn't commit to teaching full time. It wasn't possible. When I was ready to get back into the system, everybody said I was too old to come into teaching full time. So I decided to take control of my own life, run my own business, and do it the way I wanted to, and live a life that I could be really happy and proud of. Since joining the Insider Secret Club, my life has really changed completely. I'm in control of what I want to teach and who I want to teach and when I want to teach. The Insider Secret Club has taught me so much about how to develop a website, how to do videos and blogs, and how to get students to come through my door and be able to teach them. And that's all through Joanne Kaminski and her individual help and her group help for all of us. One of the best parts of being in this Insiders Group Club is that I don't have to reinvent the wheel. It's not me trying to think of how to do everything on my own. Joanne and her group has already done it. And all you need to do is join the group, ask the questions, study like crazy, and you'll be able to get up and running too with your tutorial business. It's really a great place to be. I'd recommend it to anybody.
Now, Terry is one of our coaches, and if you have been following me for a while, I call her Terry Grigsby the Great. Not only because, she reinvigorated me to helping tutors, but because as one of my coaches that helps tutors, she inspires other tutors as well. She is our ninja girl when it comes to getting clients. She thinks of every kind of short-term strategy you could possibly think of to get clients and then does it. And it has been through this 7-year journey of helping tutors that I've realized where my coaching has failed to help others and where it has succeeded. And today I have so many more tutors getting booked solid, like Danielle Maxwell.
Hello, my name is Danielle, and I teach English as a second language. I first learned about the Ultimate Support Group for Tutors while searching in another Facebook group for information on how to get my own students. There are many websites that will hire teachers, but most set their rates, and I also wanted to focus more on helping students prepare for job interviews. Someone mentioned Joanne's group in a comment and wrote that she's one of the best at helping tutors, so I decided to check it out. Not long after being accepted into that group, I joined the Insider Secrets Club, and I've learned so much. For example, I know how to search for keywords that will get traffic to my site. This is also useful to know before creating and posting content. Also, I learned about creating a social media schedule to prevent me from becoming overwhelmed. Before I met Joanne, I was averaging $10.20 per hour while working for more than one website. Now I charge $20 per hour and have the confidence to increase my rate soon. My schedule is mostly booked, and now I'm working less hours, which has allowed me to give my students the quality of teaching they deserve.
As my Insider Secrets Club continued to grow and more tutors were experiencing the book solid effect, members began experiencing new problems. And these problems revolved around being too busy and still marketing, scaling their business, and how to deal with difficult clients. And we were trying to make the Insider Secrets Club a place where new people felt welcomed, but it was coming at the expense of helping tutors that were experiencing growing pains. And this is how the Jumpstart Your Online Tutoring Business Masterclass was born. It's a place where tutors can be fully supported as they're building and growing their business without the stress and overwhelm of knowing what other tutors who are creating a long-term strategy for getting found are. And this also means that the Insider Secrets Club gets to be a place where we focus on more advanced strategies without tutors giving up because this all seems impossible. This Jumpstart Your Online Tutoring Business Masterclass is a place where you can get your first online tutoring student or an additional online tutoring student, because I know that if I can teach you how to get one, then you're gonna be able to repeat this process over and over again until you are book solid. The mission is simple. So are you ready to learn about the Jumpstart Masterclass? Type yes into the chat or the comments. I'm just gonna sit here while you type yes or no thank you. By the way, this video is only going to be up until Friday because I'm going to be taking it down after that. So if you know someone who's interested, please share this video with them as soon as possible. And while I'm waiting for a few more of you to type yes, that you're interested in learning more about the Jumpstart Masterclass, feel free to hit that like and subscribe. All right, you guys, thanks to all of you guys who typed in that big fat yes. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to create a bulletproof marketing plan and get at least one student or a whole lot more within 12 weeks or less so that you can be book solid and feel amazing every time you have a light bulb moment with each one of your students. So the Jumpstart program is an 8-week program. Now, because it is a crazy season, I want to let each of you know that we will be taking the Thanksgiving weekend off and Christmas week off. This is so that you can spend time with your family, and taking care of family is first. But there's a reason why we are also starting now and not just throwing up our hands in the air and just trying to start in the new year. I'm going to be teaching you short-term strategies that will be highly effective with the amount of people that are going to be out and about. So in week 1, you're going to learn how to identify your ideal student and write a business plan that actually gets used. Now, this business plan will be a starting place for beginning to create a strategy for getting students. Week 2, you're going to get an accountability partner so that you can both motivate each other. There are times when things won't be easy, and having an accountability partner will help you stay on track and keep going even when you want to quit. Week 3, we're going to start learning all about the short-term strategies that we can implement with getting online tutoring students and taking action on getting those students. Week 4, you're going to learn how to put systems on autopilot so that as you're onboarding your new students, you can be doing it right the first time. And then week 5, you're going to learn how to get anyone to say yes to online tutoring. I mean, many people think that because someone says something negative about online tutoring, that it must mean they only want in-person tutoring. But this is false. It is all in how you approach each and every student, and I will be sharing with you my success formula that took me 4 years to develop. In week 6, you're going to begin creating your website. Now, I've realized after coaching tutors for the past 7 years that the website is a sticky point for a lot of tutors. And while I break down all of the steps for you, there are a lot of mental blocks that tutors have. So I don't teach this strategy until we have cleared some of those mental blocks and we are ready. In week 7, you're going to learn how to start and grow an email list so that as you become book solid, you can send an email out and another student will raise their hand that they want to work with you. And sometimes people need more time struggling before they're ready to move forward with a tutor. So not everyone is ready the first time that they hear about you. So this will help you build a relationship with them before they ever decide to hire you. Now, in our last week, you're going to learn how to create a video on your website so that you can stand out from the competition and give people a reason to hire you. Now, this course with just the videos is a value of $397. But as a bonus, I'm going to be personally giving you a live call each week called Motivational Monday. On Mondays, you're going to be inspired to continue to take action, and a few people each week will receive one-on-one coaching from me directly during our laser-focused coaching. And this is an $800 bonus because anyone who works with me one-on-one pays $100 an hour. Now, another bonus that I'm personally giving you is access to your own coach. On Wednesdays, you're going to get to log into a special call, and there is one for every time zone around the world so that no one has to listen to a call at a time when they're sleeping. On these calls, you will work through the previous week's content, ask questions, get help, and be coached in a way that helps you take the next step forward. Now, everyone who is on these calls will benefit from a ton from getting to know other tutors in the group and not feel alone as they're getting started. You will also benefit from backdoor coaching. As one person struggles with something, you soon realize, yeah, you're struggling with it as well, and it can help you. And this is another $800 value because each of these tutors as a coach earns $100 an hour. Now, to help tutors that struggle with technology and those who want to learn about cool technology tips that will help with running their business much easier, there will be a tech call. So Sam, our tech guy, will not only be sharing about specific tech each week, but he will also be giving you a chance to practice using the tech. And this is another $800 value as you get 8 of these calls. Now, this course is very different from the typical course that you join online. While there are videos that you watch, you get live help. You get the benefit of networking with other tutors and building lasting relationships with others that are doing what you're doing and have the potential to refer you. I mean, no tutor wants to randomly refer another tutor that they don't know. They're more likely to refer someone that they like and they trust. And by joining this community, you are joining the most powerful networking group for online tutors on the planet. The cost of that is priceless. Now, in the past, I've created a special Facebook group, but not everybody's on Facebook. So I've created a Facebook-like app that you're going to download and be able to connect with people in the group on your phone without ever having to join Facebook. It's a safe place where you can connect and dive deeper into conversations about what you are struggling with each step of the way so that myself and the other coaches can help you more effectively. And this is a $50 bonus and absolutely free for you to use. You will also be able to watch all of the videos from your phone. So whether you are listening in the car, waiting at the doctor's office, or waiting to pick up your kids, you're going to be able to access the videos, the replays, and the Facebook-like community. So here is a breakdown of everything that you get. You get 8 weeks of videos dripped to you so that you're not overwhelmed. This is worth $397. You get Motivational Monday live calls, which are an $800 value. Wisdom Wednesdays for your group coaching call, an $800 value, and Tech Thursdays, which is another $800 value. And this is a total value of $2,797. But you are not going to have to pay anything close to that. Now, I know that some of you are thinking, so how much is this going to cost me? And I just want you to realize something now that you are taking your business to the next level. This is not a cost, it's an investment. I want you to feel the way Ann Mitchell feels once you're booked solid. Ann Mitchell feels awesome to know that she doesn't have to struggle financially like she did in the past, that she can afford to pay for professional development conferences now, and she can expand her reach to help struggling readers even more. She is now busy, and I want you to be busy doing what you love. She's also grateful for everyone in our community that has helped her find her niche in this world. I don't want you to struggle financially. I want you to be financially free, and investing in this course allows you to do that. I want you to feel like Dana K. Brenner, who said, I worked for 3 years trying to figure out how to make doing therapy online a reality. And because of this group, the learning curve shortened significantly. And I was so happy to find a community of like-minded, determined people. Being full in my schedule is amazing, and it fills my heart with happiness, being able to pay off debt and a sense of accomplishment for how hard I've worked. It is truly the best of both worlds. Being here for my family and available to change people's lives. And I want to give you the freedom from working for other companies or even the school system if you choose. And Sharon Fraser Van Putten said, I feel so grateful to be working with these awesome families. I never dreamed that I could work outside of the school system and have the potential to make the same or more. I'm building out and selling classes, and that feels amazing too. See, I don't want you to feel like this is costing you something, but rather giving you something, giving you time, more money, freedom over your schedule to work when you want, flexibility to take care of health needs or family, and systems to put your business on autopilot so that you can focus more on each of your students and less on managing your business. And if this sounds like it will be a good fit for you, then join us before all the seats are taken. We currently have 50 spots available, but once those spots are taken, those doors will close. You only have until Friday at midnight to even join us, and then I am closing the doors whether we fill the seats or not. Now, this course is only an investment of $197, and I am offering a results guarantee so that you are not worried about money. We guarantee that you will get at least one student from your Jumpstart Your Online Tutoring Business Masterclass in 12 weeks, or I will personally PayPal you the difference. That means I'm personally guaranteeing your success. And it also means that you risk absolutely nothing by joining the Jumpstart Your Online Tutoring Business Masterclass. Because by the end of the masterclass, you will have earned back the cost of the program. And if you don't, I pay you. But to qualify, you need to do these few things. You need to sign the legal guarantee signifying that you understand the terms of the guarantee by 11:59 p.m. Central on November 23rd, 2019. Now, this guarantee is only applicable to new members and not members already of the Insider Secrets Club. You need to follow the simple step-by-step instructions I'll give you and put Jumpstart into action. You need to use the bonuses, the support, and the resources that are available to you. You need to participate in the private Jumpstart group and the coaching calls. You need to do all of the assignments and document your work along the way. And then by the end of 12 weeks, you'll either have earned at least $197 or will make up the difference. Our goal is for everyone to be eligible for the guarantee, since we know that you will be successful when you do the work. It's way more valuable to you to make $197 than it is to get it back from me. Because if you can do it once, you can do it again. And we're dedicated to setting you up for success both now and in the future. That's why we're more than happy to offer this guarantee to tutors who do the work. We know how transformational it is to do the work. So we're more than happy to put our money where our mouth is and make a scary, you can't fail money back results guarantee. Can you see, while it does seem scary to make a guarantee like this, I know that if you actually do the work, ask for help, and take our advice, you'll get results. So while it seems scary to make a big guarantee like this one, it is contingent on you being able to prove that you're doing the work, asking for help, and taking our advice. So you do have to do the work to be eligible. And I know that you'll succeed when you do all of this. And having a guarantee like this gives you more confidence that this is going to work for you and that you can't fail. You're more likely to do the work because you know you'll make your money back one way or the other. And as you can see, you have nothing to lose. You are in business so that you can make money, and I'm going to show you how you can do it even better as an online tutor. Now, I know that some of you are wondering if there is a payment option, and there is. You can choose to pay in full, or you can choose to pay 2 payments of $90 each. And the first 5 people that sign up for the Jumpstart Masterclass, you will get one 30-minute coaching call with me. You may choose to use it at any point in the program when you get stuck and need guidance. So, what are you waiting for? Click on that link in the chat or the description and join us today. Your students are waiting for you. Now, last week, I had 3 book-solid tutors that chatted with me about their business. They shared their journey as an online tutor, what their life is like today, now that they are book-solid. They gave tips for tutors just getting started. And I want you to click on the video on the right-hand side to be inspired if you haven't seen it yet. And join us on Thursday this week on my YouTube live at 11:30 a.m. CST, where we're going to meet the coaches of the Jumpstart program. And each of these tutors has their own online tutoring business and is waiting for you to join the program so that they can support you. So, do you accept the mission? Are you ready to get started? Click that button today.